Welcome to the Direwolf Den. Members of the Soul Pack, your alpha is waiting.
What's up, Pack members? It's Zelator Spirit the Alpha here, and welcome to our next episode of our Lives of P Overture Let's Play. In the last episode, we pretty much finished off the first half of this area and beat Veronique. At the same time, we also met the Tracker, who, like I said, it's called the Tracker, but we all know he's Alidoro, the true Alidoro, since the one in the present is named Parrot. And now we have Hugo. Now, Hugo's awesome. Parrot sucks. So as see, we're actually back in one of the earlier areas. There's actually a couple of things that we actually want to do while we're here. Mainly collecting some stuff. There's also, like, a weapon around here that we'll want to grab. And just so you know, this part here can get a little confusing. Just throwing that out there. Oh, right on the first part, that's good. You got lonely? There. I think I got enough for a level 2. Anyway, let's open up this chest and see what we got. Got the Tenacious Amulet, which, what does that do? Reduces shock and break. Okay, that's not too terribly bad. Not gonna equip it yet, but, not bad. Right? Come on. Kind of walk away and then go back. I hate when it does that. That's pretty irritating. Anyway. Hold on. What? Wait, was there like a door we can open down here? No. I just wanted to make sure, because this area, you're going to be entering and exiting a lot of cells before you find everything you're looking for. So, yep. Without further ado, though, let's come around here. Get down this guy. Oh, actually there was, underneath the corpse. Ah. Alright. Come around here. Nope, nothing in there. Nothing in there. We're gonna have to make our way around to grab that door. Anything to drop into in here? Nope. Like I said, there's a certain path that we can take. Oh, hello. What have we here?
I'd say the deceased was an alchemist. A high-ranking one, too. Could be the warden. Even he fell to the legendary stalker in a single blow. So, no warden, no control. Would explain all the chaos here.
So, yep, I guess. With that being said, we can enter here, go up or down? Up. Okay, we're gonna go up on this little lift. I think this is actually part of what we were looking for. Yeah, okay, so yeah, we can open up the shortcut. So, yep, that's nice. And we got frost cover instruction. Alright, so now we're gonna come down here, go to this chest. And we get the Legion amulet. What does that? I'm guessing that boosts Legion. Yeah, increases Legion arm attack. That might be good when I'm using my puppet string, but at the same time, I just don't know. And yeah, that leads back to the beginning, so yeah. Alright, with that being said, let us proceed back down. Alright. Come over here. That way still blocked off, so yeah. Good. Just gonna make our way around. Grab that. Drop down here. Can we break through here? Yes, we can. Okay. Alright, so we haven't been on this side yet. Okay, and... Oh, I'm out of bullets. Nope, I'm dead. Darn. I ran out of pulse cells. But hey, we found the new area, or the area we were looking for. So, yep, and we actually are gonna teleport on back to the other, or the first Stargazer in this area, since that's where we unlocked the most recent shortcut. So, yep, I think I just got overwhelmed and I didn't have any pulse cells to use, so yeah, boo on me. In any case, go ahead and head out this way. Alright, check. Check. I am going to heal up there just because, we're about to be facing a, big enemy. Very nice. Sharpen my weapon. And before we take on the big guy, we're actually going to lure the smaller enemies in here. Yeah, that might be a good way to take it down. Yep. Yep. Wow. I go from struggling to stay alive to just flawlessing that. That's so broken. Alright, with that being said though, we're going to come up here, open up the shortcut, and try to open up every shortcut we can. You never know when you need them. And we can really ignore everyone on that side. We don't need to fight them right now. Now we're going to drop down to here. Here we have one of these enemies. Alright, we're gonna open up this door now. Open up the chest. And this should be the weapon that we're looking for. Yes, Hub of the Future's Welder Blade. It sounds cool, but from my experience, it's not really that good of a weapon. The way it works is like, it's a spear, but it's also a flamethrower. And like I said, that sounds really good, but it's kind of a weird weapon since the flamethrower part leaves you wide open. It's like a more stiff version of the Flamberg. That being said, though, we are going to actually warp on back to Evertide, or Eventide. Yeah, Eventide Hotel Crot, sorry. So, yeah. So, there's actually a few things that we can do here. You see, Lumnacia was gone. Questionable. Or Eventide, so not Evening Tide, my bad. The Eventide Hotel Crot. So, yep. I guess we can go and grab the gold coin tree fruit while we're here. Grab that. And we're not going to buy anything with them right now. We'll save these gold coin tree fruit for later. And can we actually gain enough ergo to get a second level? Doesn't look like it. That's okay though. I'm sure there's some stuff we can sell. And we can actually come over here now.
Well met.
Well, let's talk to him.
Lambaz. Well met.
See what we can sell. Let's see, yeah, we're not gonna need these. We're not gonna need that. We're not gonna need these. No. No. We'll keep a lot of these. Don't need that. We're not gonna need these. We're not gonna need those. No shot puts. None of that. None of that. None of this. None of that. What else do we not need? I'm really just like struggling to see what I can sell or whatever. I mean, I guess I can sell LEDs as well because I'm never gonna use these handles. Yeah, those are actually the handles that yeah. There. Okay, well, not quite enough to get another level, so meh, whatever. I guess we can go in and trade some ancient discs with him though. How many do we have? 2. Okay, we have 2, so let's go and buy this, and we don't necessarily need that right now, so yeah, let's just buy one of these, and we can go ahead and crush that, I guess. Oh, no, not that. There we go, now we should have enough to level up twice. Yeah, like it says, so, yep. Do this. Up, we're gonna, what can we bump up? Yeah, let's go ahead and get health up to 25. Nice. Alright. So, yep. And while we're here, we're actually going to run up here real quick. And I actually made a mistake. Like, that you could have actually used the Black Rabbit hole key a little bit earlier than I used. Because here's a Black Rabbit door right here. Come over here. Open this up. Now this should be the youngest. Yeah. And we're gonna, of course, equip the youngest outfit just so we can get the delivery receipt. But we're gonna switch back to this, and I think looking at the mask, that's what that looks like. Looks kind of weird. So, yep. Delivery receipt. Not much to say about it, so yeah. Let's move on. And, oh, no, there's actually something else we can do here. If we open up this chest here, you get the upgrade core and some quartz. And this is something that's interesting in Overture. You can actually activate the P organ, and if you have choice, you can either use the quartz that you've earned to, boost these like usual, or alternatively, you can actually upgrade the P organ and you add some quartz to, like, a lot of this stuff. So, yep. So let's see. Yes, we can use that. That'll be good. Special resistance, yes. Let's see. Yes. What else is there? Increase the urge upon defeating an enemy. Yes, that'll be good too. So, yeah, we'll just use those quartz like that, and, yep. Now, now that the things that we've boosted, or some things we've unlocked by upgrading the P organ are now, boosted, so that's good. And with this, we are going to transport back to the Elixir Research Zone. And I know it's a little early, but I think this would be a good stopping point. So, until next time, this is Spirit the Alpha, signing out. I'll see you guys back in the pack.